All right, good morning, everybody. So here we are with the daily challenge, another day. So I guess today it's about introduction about myself. Who am I? Where I come from? So a couple of days ago, I sent my welcome introduction. Yesterday, I introduced you, explained why it was a necessity for me to make this work, this project with the Lucid Education and the school community. And so now we'll kick off about myself, I guess. So I just turned 31 years old. As I told you yesterday, guys, I moved to the US a couple of years ago. Originally French from Paris. I left France when I was about 19 years old, right after my diploma when I did my hospitality school. And after that, I went to travel the world and did 7 countries after that. I moved to London for 3 years. I moved to Singapore for 2 years after that. Then Bali for nearly a year. Hong Kong for 3 years. Then I took a sabbatical for nearly a year between Europe and South America. And then I found my way into the US and I moved to Miami for 6 months. I always worked in hospitality. I guess it came to me because I didn't want to go to school. I didn't like school. The educational system was fucked up in France, and being a kid from the ghetto, we didn't have so many opportunities back then. And apprenticeship program in France is actually quite powerful. It teaches you a job in any kind of industries, gives you a certain professionalism, a certain skill set where you can develop this. And I was lucky and fortunate enough that hospitality found me and not the opposite. And I've been able to create something out of it, and especially being French, now I think this craft and art kind of reflects all over the world, and I've been able to make my way through working with some of the biggest restaurants, the biggest names, the biggest chefs, and it really created me an armor, a comprehension for the field that really helped me to stand out over the years. And what else? I just got married back in April with an American, which I met in Mexico a couple of years ago. It's a beautiful relationship. When you find the right one, she can help you to achieve anything. And I think this is what happened to me. She really became my half. She really pushed me to be the best version of myself, unleash all my possibilities and capabilities. And I'm very grateful to have found such an incredible partner. I've been running after women for a decade, and now that I finally find myself, I couldn't believe that I just got married. I found this absolutely crazy, but we made it happen, and I'm happier than ever. Something else I want to mention is that, I always thought that I was running away from something, all countries after countries, and never being fulfilled enough, and always being on the run, and always having to start from scratch. And I think I always wanted to have 10 lives, probably because I'm a Gemini. It was always somehow hard to take a sort of decision. However, I feel like I found my peace now. I feel like I'm not on the run anymore. I found a place that I can call home, San Diego. A place where I can build, a place where I feel comfortable, a place where I can meet all my ends in a way, as long as I'm gonna be able to travel back, continue to explore the world, and have this financial and physical freedom. This is all what I'm asking for. But San Diego as a base, I think it's a beautiful opportunity. I still can't believe that I live in California sometime. I found this absolutely crazy as well, especially for a French kid to be here in one of the centers of the world. I find this absolutely insane. So that's pretty much it. Since then, I moved to San Diego. As you know, I've been working for a couple of restaurants as well. Always now I found my purpose more about passing it on. I had a lot of things to prove to myself over the past decade, and I just wanted to be the best and competing with everybody else, and just wanted to stand out. It was a bit me against the world, and I finally find a certain peace now with myself where I'm not competing. I don't feel like I have anything else to prove anymore. I just want to pass by my knowledge, experience, wisdom, the mistakes I've done along the way, because I've done a lot. I've made a lot of mistakes over the past years, and now it's time for me to give back. And I think Jose came at the right time. The school opportunity came at the right time, because this platform gonna help me to actually do what I really want to do now, is to elevate the people all around me, to create awareness, try to make the world a little nicer, make the people connect, respect, love more. And this is where I'm at. As I mentioned yesterday, the necessity is not to be continue to be stuck like an employee and to be a slave of somebody and to be dependable of XYZ, whatever factors. So it's time for us to, or at least for me, to become my own boss, to create my own destiny, to create my own freedom. And I really believe that I'm in the right land, surrounded with the right persons, with the right mindset. And I feel like very, very soon the planets are going to be aligned. So this is where I'm at, guys. Hope to hear your stories from you soon. Take care. Thank you for listening, hopefully until the end. And keep shining, baby. Let's go. It's Friday. Let's kill this. Ciao.